Hello, this is Renee Manfre, and this video is designed for a weekly focus plan. So it's basically weekly focus plan strategies. Throughout my conversations on a weekly basis, I have talks with so many different people at different levels, whether it's beginners that are either working with me, with my staff and my teams on getting them to really focus on what it is on a daily basis they have to do to help maintain and grow our companies, right? And if you're in a space right now where you're either starting a business, you have workers working with you, you have to stay focused on not only yourself, but also if you do have individuals and a team that's working with you, you sometimes have to figure out how to keep them reined in on the focus on a weekly basis. The weeks go by quick. Today's Sunday. And it has gone by so fast this weekend, this whole past week. Incredible week, incredible things are happening. But at the same time, I have to stay focused every week on really what am I doing, because it's easy to get overwhelmed. It's easy to get bombarded with what's to do next, what video to watch, or what tasks to start doing. And so I try my best throughout my days for myself to rein me in and say, okay, what is it that's priority that I have to do to get me closer to the next level, the next step, the next success, whatever it may be. And I can share this from my own personal experiences that I have gone through for years of my life with different things. I've been in sales most of my life. I always looked at it from the perspective that, okay, what do I have to do today to get me closer to the goals, whether it's phone calls, whether it's networking, whether it's making appointments, whatever it may be. I have to do those things to get into the presentations or the doors or opportunities to be able to close the deal, right? And we're all in some way, shape, or form, whether we like it or not, we're all in sales. We all are trying to sell something. We're either trying to sell ourselves to get a job. We're either trying ourselves to get the next raise and opportunity. We're trying to sell ourselves whether we have a product or service. If you're a physical trainer, then what you're trying to do is you're trying to sell yourself out there to the communities, whether it's social media or in person, that why is it that you can help me achieve the goal, right? And when it comes down to like in a lawn care business we're in, we have a lawn care business, and I was talking to somebody about what we're doing right now with that company that's growing for 10 years now. And so that's kind of like a lead generator. So we've created this company to where we have about 6 different crews spread around close to 1 million. And I need to get to that million mark. And it's been a struggle. It's one business model that's been a very struggle because it is an intensive overhead from a labor, machines, equipment. The last 2 years have been really tough, mainly because of insurance costs, fuel costs, all the different costs. Everything has gone up, right? So I have to analyze every single day on just that piece of the puzzle to say, what is it that we have to do to maintain the current business we have, but also incrementally grow. And that's what we're doing right now. We're bolting on different companies and different services onto that brand. Now it's giving us exposure to other opportunities with the current same database. And I want to focus on that because if you are already currently in some type of a database, you're already working with some clients, and you can start analyzing ways of how you can add additional services to that current client base, that right there can double your numbers very quickly. So we've added on painting services. We've adding on the lawn care, landscaping, and exterior maintenance services. We partner with resources that individuals who do parking lights, asphalt and striping. We have a contractor friend of ours that we've been partners with another entity. And we said, you know what, let's bring him in on this other job. And so now it's getting into potential renovation of a building right now. So all of a sudden we're taking this little one lead, which is a lawn care service, and we bolt on different services. Now it's kind of started out different entities, which I feel now that's going to help us really expand over the next year to 2 years into that $1, $2, $3 million company structure. But it's taken some time to get there. It does take time working on your people, working on your mindset, because sometimes they don't even see it. You have to, as a leader, you have to show it, right? So this conversation I'm sharing with you, I know I'm probably going off in different angles with you, but you have to stay on a weekly focus strategy. And when I say a weekly focus strategy, you have to break down to hourly, daily, weekly, monthly, yearly. And remember that. You have to go back down. Tomorrow's Monday. So for me, it's Sunday. So it's Sunday evening. I had a good day. Today we really, because we're just started up another company, a painting company. So today I was setting up the YouTube channel, doing these different things. I wanted to get that stuff out of the way so we can just focus this week on producing content. And this is part of my daily plan and my weekly plan on everything that I'm doing right now is building content. LinkedIn is my main channel. YouTube is my another channel. Facebook, I'm doing a little bit on TikTok, not so much on Instagram. But I feel LinkedIn right now for me and YouTube are the main two channels that I'm working with, and I'm also teaching and helping other people understand how impactful these two channels have made for me in various ways. And at the same time, opening up the doors to other opportunities to scale. And when you look at your focus on tomorrow's Monday. So do you have a plan for tomorrow, what it is that you're doing within the morning time before 9, before 10? And how much can you get done before lunch? And you really, sometimes you think about it, that you start your day off on a Monday. And if you don't watch yourself, you can be at lunchtime very quickly and you didn't get really anything done. So I'm going to break this down. I'm going to share with you on my screen. And in this, I'm going to have links to where you have the blueprint to this and you have the breakdown. I'm going to give it to you in different levels. And so I'm going to share with you this. And let me go to my screen. And okay, here we go. So I'm going to break this down in a 3rd grade level. Okay, so I am going to include more details of my other parts of this, but I did this through a program called Abacus. And Abacus really gives you, it's $10 a month, and I'll leave the link down there below also. But it gives you access to everything from Root LLM, Claude, GPT-5, GPT Thinking, Gemini, Grok 4. I mean, it's just incredible what you have access to. So a lot of people are hitting you with all of these different AI tools and systems, which one you pay. I'm telling you, this program right here saved me so much time and energy into creating not only images, but flow charts to projects, PDFs to where I can give to you, my clients. And I'm going to share that with you. If you would like to have it, I'll share the link down below. And it's only like $10 a month. So you can't make, so you can't do anything better than that. But let's just start off with, in here is, let's go to my 3rd grade level. Okay, I'm just going to start with this easy weekly growth plan. So if you don't see this on here, I don't think I can go any smaller in this format. So we're going to keep it just like this. So follow these simple steps to grow your business this week. So let's focus on just this week. I know you might have a lot of different goals or whatever it is that you're doing, but sometimes you got to sit back and just say, let's just focus on this week. Let's get through this week, maintaining what you currently have, growing upon what you currently have, working on yourself, putting yourself out there to learn more, plug into the right things. And that's what my channel is all about, is trying to plug people into things that I feel that have helped me through mentors or through watching a credible amount of videos throughout the weeks and different people and seeing really what's going on in the world. And I think still, even with this new age of AI technology, I think people are still missing the basics. It's still people. You still have to do business with people. So yes, the AI stuff is here and it helps, but it's not going to replace the conversation. It's not going to replace the actual support that it's going to take the transaction process. So don't get overwhelmed with this AI that it's going to revolutionize the world. It is changing the world. It is helping creators like myself and many others get more speed behind our ideas. But at the same time, you still have the person-to-person relationship. I have 3 different programs right now in the software that we're working on, and one is in the addiction space. And that program is, yes, it is a helpful companion to AA meetings and things of that nature. And it is going to be a very incremental support system with therapists and different strategies, diet plans, and everything else, which I'm excited about, but still, it needs still support. It still needs people. It still needs people interaction. We still need each other to move forward. We still need each other to pay it forward. So I want to be very clear about that. No matter what you're listening to out there, understand you still have to have the people relationship. And that's why I'm trying to keep everything that I'm doing. I understand because I know how I am, that yes, I can get bogged down with stuff and watching videos and going to these courses, but still I need somebody to communicate with, somebody to kind of share some ideas with. And in your businesses, you're going to always need that no matter which way you go with this. The ideas and everything else is implemented by the people. I was playing with this program actually today with a lot of different things. Again, it can create an incredible amount of information for you, but at the same time, you have to stop and just take one little bite at a time. It's kind of like eating an elephant, right? Just a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time. And so that's just sharing with you that's where I'm at right now with some different programs. I have another program working on software with dealerships and insurance verification, all kind of different things. Exciting. We've been working on this for 15 years, but the AI and everything else is helping bringing the system together, but it takes people. It's going to take conversations that we're having on a daily basis with the software individuals, with the individuals in the back end, giving some ideas, with the individuals who are presenting this to, which are clients. So you got to see that everything is steps, but it all takes what I'm going to share with you here to start off with. I promise you, you have to still start off with the basics of conversation, finding out what people need help with. So let's just start off with one tomorrow. Find people to help. Finding people to help is figuring out in your space, whatever it may be, who is it that you can help? And if you can get that information out there, which is make a list of 20 people who might buy from you. Send each person a simple message. I can help you with blank on a 10-minute call chat. Keep it simple. So it's just basically starting off with that one thing. Figure out who is it that you can help, find those people, offer them a solution potentially that you can help them with to get what they're finding. Everybody has a problem in their solutions. Every day, all day, I hear problems, but we're always finding a solution. Find a solution. If you don't have enough business, then you have to get out there and talk to more people. Go knock on doors. Go to areas where people can hear you and talk to you and put a handshake together. Stop thinking you're going to get it just from osmosis from your house. All this online stuff, everything that I'm doing, you might hear this video today. You might hear it 10 years from now. I hope it helps. But at the same time, let's get back down to the basics. You still have to interact with people. You still have to do something. You still have to offer them a solution to their problem. So I tell everyone, if I drive up on someone's business and their outside looks a little nasty, I tell them, so listen, here's my card. If we can help you out with your cleaning up your outside exterior surfaces, please think about us. If you already have somebody, fantastic. When you don't like them, call me, right? That's how I kind of do business. Same thing with insurance. So listen, I do insurance. I do a variety of different services, health insurance, life insurance, homeowners insurance, business insurance, whatever you need. Here's my card or here's my name. Call me when you're ready. If I can help you with anything, I'd love to. So it's just very simple conversations we get into to get to the sale. I've done every sale you can imagine. And I tell everyone, it doesn't matter what I got myself into, whether it's health club industry, the insurance, real estate, my lawn care business, my restaurant, whatever it may be. Everything I've been able to start very simple because I keep it simple in my mind, that people just want to know who you are and what you do. And hey, you might not be ready now, but hey, when you are, please come see me, right? Call me up, make a phone call, text, whatever it is. One call, one stop, one solution. All right, that's our motto. So send each person a simple message like I can help you with, again, with what I can help you with, whatever problem. So that number one, find people to help. Make a list of 20 people who might buy from you. Send each person a simple message. I can help you with blank. Want a quick 10-minute chat. Okay. So fix your main message. So fixing your main message, this is challenging because I even find myself sometimes like, what do I do, right? And I finally just got to the point to where I solve problems. Whatever it is that you need, I have a resource. Either I can help you or someone else. I just solve problems. That's it. I figure out for me, I'm trying to constantly solve my problems, and I'm constantly reaching out to other people who can solve my problem. So if I have a problem, I'm stuck, and whatever it may be, if I have a car issue, I'll find a solution, right? I went to the car dealership and give me this story. So I've been trying to get a car oil change in my vehicle, and the location was saying that the cap, they don't want to risk taking the cap off, so I might have to bring it to the car dealership to do it or buy the piece. So I went to the car dealership and asked them for this piece how much it would cost. It said $99. And what? That doesn't make any sense. I went online and I found it for $19. Same cap, same information, but they wanted to charge me $99 versus $19. Now I was going to go to Napa Auto Parts because I thought local. Yesterday I ordered it. It's going to be at my house tomorrow, right? So it's a problem that I just need to get my oil change, but they can't change the oil until I get this cap. So when they do take it off, if it breaks, I have the cap to replace it. And this one was over here, $99, which dealerships are always 3 times higher than anywhere else. But I found a solution on Amazon. So it's funny how we all go through this figuring out the solutions to the problems, right? So fix your main message, which is basically just write one clear line. We help blank get blank in time. So we help automotive dealerships get more leads in seconds, right? So that's one little example, right? I had one real win. So client got 20 leads in a matter of 1 hour versus not knowing where those leads came from, right? So whatever it may be. So client got blank, result. So client lost weight in a matter of 30 days by just doing this particular exercise and eating these specific foods on a daily basis. And they lost 10 pounds, 5 pounds, whatever it may be, right? So it's all about wherever you are, whatever business you're in, you have to really get clear. What is it that you do? I personally, again, I go through this problem. We all go through this challenge, trying to get clear. What do we do? How do we help people? What is the result? What is the main result that we give people and businesses, whatever it may be, that they want to do business with us, and be very clear on it. But it sometimes takes a little time practicing, playing with programs like these to help you understand and get clarity on what it is that you do. If you're a financial advisor, I offer retirement solutions to individuals that don't know what to do with their current money, how to protect themselves, and how to make sure that their money is still there when they retire, right? That's one. Whether it's real estate, I help individuals who want to be investors, but they don't know how to start. So I basically show them how to get into the process. We get them qualified. We figure out exactly the right type of property. And then from there, we clean the deal. So one step to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a couple of steps in every process, but it's basically we help people solve problems. We help people get solutions, right? So figure out that. So that's just some stuff. So it's Tuesday. So show proof. Now where this comes on show and proof is write one short story, what problem a customer had, what you did, and the result. Write one short story on what problem a customer had, what you did, and the result. Record a 90-second screen video showing how you solve one problem. Add 5 common questions with easy answers to your page. This is something that I'm starting to see a lot of things. Again, when you're looking at social media, you have a lot of things are hitting you. Advertisements. I've been just really getting to the point to where it's like I had a client last week that she had this gold and these stamps and everything else, and she didn't know what to do with it. So she asked me, can I help her? I said, well, I have a resource that I usually deal with through the years. I can bring it to them. So when I went to that dealer, showed them what we have, to my surprise and hers, it was $22,000 value. She thought it was only worth maybe a couple of hundred, a couple of thousand, 2,000. She didn't know what she had. So it's incredible how that one client, I made her year, because she's been able to now use that money to pay off a lot of debt, get her car caught up, get her insurance caught up, everything, just because I helped her, right? And so that's a huge story. So I kind of shared that on one of my social media pages a few weeks ago. And again, you're just sharing stories of the results that you're doing for clients, not selling your product, whatever your product may be. People don't really want your product. They want to know how it's going to help them. So we got to figure out the language every day as we're talking to people or we're doing our social media channels. How can we write the short story? People want stories. That is the simplest way to get people to really understand your product. Wednesday. So let's go into Wednesday. Wednesday is collect leads. Okay, so collecting leads. That's all variety of different ways. You have leads in your phone. You have leads in your emails. You have leads all around you. It's just basically figuring out, okay, how many people can I contact today or share information with, whether it's social media channels, my phone, my text messages, email, whatever it may be. How can I get those leads out? Make a small free gift. Make a small free gift like a checklist or a template or a calculator. Give people things that's going to give that lead an opportunity where they can get something in return. And you'll be surprised at how that pays off over time. Just keep on giving, keep on giving, keep on giving. And I promise you, just like with this, I'm giving as much as I possibly can on my channels because I know that over time, maybe we can do business together in some way, shape, or form, or we can do a partnership. I have 3 or 4 partnerships that have come from what I'm doing. I know that sounds crazy. I never thought about that neither myself, but because I'm giving and I'm helping certain individuals, whether it's making their channels look better or giving them some ideas, whatever it may be, or helping them with their business startup, it's giving is the most important part of what we do, and expecting nothing really in return, but knowing that, hey, God's going to bless us down the road with an opportunity, right? That's how it works. It's just the way the nature works. So send 3 simple emails. So email 1, share a customer win. Email 2, share a tiny demo. Email 3, show how it saves money on time, right? So, or time. So those different parts right there, just on a Wednesday. Okay, so we were going from Monday to Tuesday to Wednesday. So I'm keeping this very, very simple. And I'm going to put this in the chat box, wherever this is, my newsletter, so you can follow this. Okay, so email 1, share a customer win. Email 2, share a tiny demo. Email 3, show how it saves money or time. After someone signs up, ask one question: what do you need most? So if you're basically having something that people are signing up for, if you have a landing page, a leads page, or email, whatever it may be, ask these basic questions, and that's going to help you. If you need help with a landing page or things of that nature, that's what I do. Also, I can give you a free link to where you can go and watch some videos on that. If you need help, we have a program that's like literally $27 a month, and it has everything all in one. It's an incredible program that has email marketing, CRM system, websites, everything in there for $27 a month. And it just blows me away how many people are spending hundreds a month on all these different programs, and you don't have everything in one place. So again, all I do is I bring solutions to people that I find that I have paid thousands of dollars for education systems. I think I probably wasted at least 100. That's wasted, to be honest with you. I mean, when I look at the course of my years for 20 years, I'm well over 100-something thousand. But I look at it from the perspective that if I didn't do it, if I didn't make those mistakes, if I didn't invest into certain things, I know I'll always learn something from each one. But sometimes you have to do that. And that's the mentality of why people are winning, why people are losing. People are looking at money in a different way. I look at it as an investing into myself in every way, shape, or form, whether it's investing time or money, that you have to do those 2 things in one shape or form. If you don't want to invest the time into learning these programs and doing it and figuring out how to do it on your own, then you're going to have to spend the money. And now it's trying to figure out how to spend the money the least to get you a little bit of results, getting you closer to where you can start migrating towards the business model pays for the training or the learning or the whatever it may be, right? Or the systems. But it takes those 2. And if you're not willing to put the 2 in, then you can't expect results. You can't expect to grow in your businesses or anything if you don't put the time and money into something, whether it's marketing, whether it's training, whether it's systems, whether it's machines and equipment. I spend more money on equipment than most people do in a lifetime. Do I like it? No, but I have to have the good equipment. Trucks, machines, things break all the time. So I share this, again, I'm very passionate about this, as I'm getting clarity around myself and also the people around me. And I'm starting to see the noise that everyone's wrapped around, that you just have all of this information and you're trying to just figure out simple steps it takes each day. Like I'm sharing with you here is just one part of it. And you might be at a different level. I'm not sure. Leave your comments, subscribe to my channels. Let me know what it is that you're needing. And now I want to I'll create a program around that, or we can do a one-on-one consultation. On Thursday, tell more people, pick one place. Choose LinkedIn, email, or a partner. Post 3 short notes about a problem and show how you fix it. Send 10 helpful DMs, give a tip or your free gift, no hard selling. Now, when I share this on a Thursday, you want to, when I say tell more people, you might go to a networking event and you want to tell more people about what you do or how you help individuals, some stories, things of that nature, just some basic conversations. So if you just walking in a grocery store, that's amazing. You can create a conversation. If you're going to networking events where other business owners are, to share your product and service of what you do. I go to a lot of different events just to go to learn and listen. And every time I walk out of there with 2, 3, 4, 5 business cards, I'm always starting the conversation somewhere. And all of a sudden that person's interested in what I'm doing. I'm interested in what they're doing. And it always stirs up something. It's crazy, right? But that's how it works. If you don't put yourself in the position to be around people that are doing things, again, it's hard to grow. It's hard to grow in any area. So you have to go to the gym sometimes or do your work out of your house, but you got to do the efforts. You got to do the pieces. So on Thursday, tell more people. Choose LinkedIn or email or a partner. Okay. Just share information on LinkedIn, your social media channels. Put it out there. What do you do? It's success story, pressure washing, cutting hair, whatever it may be. Show before and afters. Post 3 short notes about a problem and how you fix it. Send 10 helpful DMs. Again, when you're DMing people, DM them with, hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you. I'd love to see how we can collaborate on helping each other with our businesses, or maybe I'll have something. Don't try to sell people. I get DMs all day long. I'm not looking to buy more things. Now we can collaborate to see how we can help each other. And there's some things I'll be honest with you. There are some things I'm interested in that I do move forward with in doing some type of business, because it does certain things that I've come across that are helpful to me, like videos and stuff like that, editing, certain ideas. So it is helpful, but don't sell too much on DMs. On Friday, make buying easy. Offer 2 choices, starter or a pro. Add a small, easy first step, a paid test or a quick plan. When someone buys, write down what success looks like in 30 to 60 days. So again, this kind of comes down to where it depends on what your service or your program or what you're offering, whether it's selling phones, whether it's selling a service, whether it's offering a different program that online that can help individuals. You got to decipher that through yourself. And everyday duties. Do the 3 most important tasks first. Spend 2 hours before lunch talking to leads, doing demos, or closing deals. Keep a simple board to doing. Only work on 3 things at once. So if you see that every day, do 3 most important tasks first. So like I said, before lunchtime, try to get your whatever the task that you hate, get it out the way first. Whether it's phone calls, whether it's emails, whether it's learning, whatever it may be, try to get those tasks out the way. If it's trying to do a report, get it out the way. Get it out the way real quick, right? Spend 2 hours before lunch talking to leads, doing demos, and closing deals. Keep a simple board, to do, doing, done. Only work on 3 things at once. Okay. Each week, check your numbers. Visitors, leads, meetings, sales. Are they going up? So those are the main things: visitors, leads, meetings, sales. Are they going up? Every single week, you have to check yourself. You have to evaluate yourself. Did I do what I'm supposed to do? I know I'm falling behind on a few things, and it's aggravating the heck out of me because I'm just overwhelmed with a little bit of stuff. But I know every week, hey, I got that on my list. I know I got to do this a little bit this week, and keep on growing. Keep on growing. Money basics. How much to get a customer? How fast do you earn it back? If you're going to get a customer, how fast do you get the rate of return on back? If you're going to spend money on something, how fast can you get it back? So it's always figuring out money basics. How much to get a customer? How fast do you earn that money back? Product. Are new users using it quickly and often? So again, it depends on your services, depends on your products, depends on whatever it is that this can relate. So it depends on where you are with this overall of this weekly checkoff list. To kind of end it up, so we're trying to shorten this up more. One quick test this week. Change your button to say 10-minute rate of return check. So ROI means rate on return, okay? Or rate on investment, I'm sorry. Check. Will this pay for itself in 60 days? See if more people book and show up. So that's pretty much, and I'll turn this into a PDF. So I'm going to share this stuff in here. I got a little bit more of a complicated weekly checklist, and then a really detailed checklist for those who are detailed. So I'll put all this in the link in the page. Look forward to talking to you more. If you have any questions, anything that I can help you out with, check on my newsletter, subscribe to my newsletter, subscribe to my LinkedIn page, my YouTube page. Let's connect. Let's figure out if we can collaborate together on whatever business model that you have or what we have. Maybe we can come together with some things. Manfre & Associates Consulting Services is my consulting firm. So I'm basically just doing a business optimization checklist where I evaluate some things of what you're currently doing, see if we can help you in areas of insurance, marketing, or different ways you might have different holes that need plugged. Sometimes we have resources to give you. And at the same time, I'm partnering with a lot of individuals right now that I'm bringing some value to. At the same time, they're bringing value to me. So it's pretty much a win-win situation. Love to hear from you more. Good luck. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.